Oop.
That's what I get for wearing a green shirt to these proceedings.
Yeah. Yeah. Still having trouble around here. It's a work in progress. And the problem is I was wearing a green shirt originally.
Oh god.
I was just
Just a head.
I was just a floating head. Today in the headless forecast. Let me see if I can do some work here and fix this. Okay, bear with me, folks. Alright.
Yo T.
Yo. Let's try that. Still working on the kinks of this green screen.
Bet I got on just in time for the game.
That's not any better. Because the TV backlight's hitting it now. This is what I get for not doing this in like a professional studio or whatever. But hey, it's what I got.
What's up, Chris?
Either way.
DX lighting.
Yeah. We're just gonna be crotch chopping our opponents. Okay, so very minimal setup before we get this game started. Last week against the Rams, we didn't start too well. Almost brought it back in the end. Five costly turnovers later, Selk was benched.
Nerd.
Braughn Jerkley came in, 143 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. We're a 2-point conversion and some defense away from sealing the deal. That being said, we are giving Braughn his first start here against the Seahawks, and I'm pretty sure this is the, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure this is the, what am I thinking?
Almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
Was this like mid-Legion of Boom or right around when they were, like the last years of it? This is 2016, I'd like to say, or around such time.
Last year's.
Yeah, because they still had Russ, Earl Thomas, Sherman, Bobby Wagner, Cam Chancellor. Yeah, this is gonna be a gnarly team to face. Tells you what. Hey, not looking forward to it, but you play who's in front of you. If you start playing people who are behind you, that's a little suspect. Either way, without any further ado and a don't, they won their first game. I wonder against whom? Looks to be the Niners. Oh, Jesus. I put the whooping on them. 464 yards of offense, 183 rush yards, 281 pass. This could be trouble. We'll see. Alright. Enough stalling. I've had, frankly, enough days and preparations for stalling. Now is the time for playing. Let's give it the full game experience. I don't have any Seahawks friends, so I will be tailoring the uniform myself. They were really the first team to get hit with that Nike Color Rush garbage that thankfully most of the league has
To be fair, the Niners sucked in
snuffed.
2016.
Fair enough. Okay. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Yeah, this is the era of those fucking them shoulder pads. Oh my god. Hell for my chroma key is what this is. You know, I very well may just make a custom. The odds unis? I like the darker blue. Ooh, okay. I know what I'm doing. Jesus. Neon green is just never... No. So you know, I just may cook up a custom here. Give me that. Give me the 80s helmet, because I like that. Take the out. Oh, it's a away jersey. Now, I think it's the... No. Yeah, the gray pants. We can mess with that. Ooh, yeah, give me the 80s socks. And as
I'd
far
go to
as
the 80s
feet,
throwback in my opinion. Gotta use that neon green like a green screen.
yeah, it's certainly a an aesthetic design choice, to say the least. You know what? We'll give them the shoes. This is what they're gonna be rocking in this game. We're gonna be rocking the all blacks because this is our home. Damn it! First one at the castle. Here goes nothing. Coach Nick Rogers, who, like I said last week, someone told me he looks a lot like Vince Vaughn, and now I can't unsee it. Okay. Get your seasonal goals here, like I'll remember to do them. I just try to get whoever's open. I'll try to have week 3's game out a little more on time with the rest of the
Look
league.
like a 5-year-old picked the outfit for school, face with tears of joy.
Look at that, 5 turnover differential and a -5. That's going to be one of the factors in this one.
I was awesome, better out of a 5-year-old. I've seen better, asterisk. I'm saying face with tears of joy.
It could have been worse. So it looks like Seattle is going to receive. I don't have a pregame kickoff animation anymore, so I just kind of have to source Trust Me Bro. Let's get this boot going. This one's going straight out of the end zone. No return. Speaking of returns, man, just threw for fucking 400-something yards last week in real life. So Russell Wilson, a threat on his feet as well as with his arm. I was about to say a threat on his feet as well as his feet. So dangerous, you got to account for it twice. I formation.
99 kick power.
I've got a slider on that's for kickoff power, to where we don't get nearly as many short kicks, because that's how they usually fall in this game. And Thomas Rawls gets 8 on that carry. Made a good man-shaped hole in the middle before Roney drags him down. Hello to everyone who's just joining us. We got a lot of game to go, so how you doing? Rawls this time, not nearly as much to talk about. Armand Hammer drags him down for minimal gain. Just take a look at this Seahawks team, and Trent Williams on the left side is terrifying. Doug Baldwin, Big Jimmy Graham, Jermaine Kearse. The defense was often the identity of this team, but the offense with no slouch neither.
Dang should have grabbed popcorn.
You got time. Rawls is just getting just enough of a push to get the first down. Didn't get a lot, but he got enough. Grayson Wolf was the man to bring him down.
Let's hope the Knights know which color uniform is theirs.
Well, if you mistake these two sets of uniforms, we gotta have a discussion about your eyesight. Wilson gonna drop back in the shotgun, decked as he throws. Oh my goodness, lost the football! Sickly Heifer scooped it up. A good catch for Frey over the middle. Jackson Brooks clips him at the knees and knocks it loose. And how about an early start for your offense just on their side of midfield?
With the interceptions last time, you'd be surprised.
Well, nothing going that time for Bryant Pinnacle as you go from their 49 to your 49 in a heartbeat. Took the inside handoff. By the time he had it, there's nowhere to go. Black Knights are a big fan of that and use it quite often. And now at just 8 minutes, the opening drive for Seattle falls flat on its face. Buckler in motion. Jerkley takes his first drop back of the game, hit as he throws. Seattle sent pressure and just barely able to get the ball away. Was looking for Buckler coming across the middle. And that puts you in a very bad spot in these kind of downs. A 3rd and 12. Jerkley drops back. Jerkley unable to get the ball out, and that time he is wrapped up. So the Black Knights get a gimme on their opening possession. And they do nothing but take a backward step. The pressure already getting home, and that's not an encouraging sight to see. Good Lord, what the hell did they do to Pete Carroll in this game?
That ain't good.
Ballista gets ready to boot one back. It's a high baller. And it's going to be a good fall within the 10. That's why he's one of the best in the league. He sure gets a lot of practice.
Fourth and 21, what happened?
Beep, 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 beep. That's what happened. They're starting within their own 6. Rawls this time gets a good 4 yards out of it. Or a combination of Knights bring him down. As we take a look at this Black Knights defense. Armand Hammer, a threat to be seen. You've seen the linebackers make plays already, and of course...
You should try flooring it next time.
The back end is full of playmakers, and I thought it was specifically told not to floor it. Thank you very much. Wilson with time and almost intercepted. Whoo, baby. Takes a fake, throws it over. Demucus forces the ball out, and it almost falls into the arms of Chris Homestead, but just eludes him. 3rd down and 7. On 3rd and 7, Wilson is going to find Curse for the 1st down. Gave him just enough time. And the chains continue to move. Play fake. Has to throw it away. There were a couple of Knights coming. Be interesting to see how this Black Knights defense rebounds. They had played 2 quarters of good football last week, but certainly not helped by field position and a bunch of other things. That was going to complete to Doug Baldwin. He's going to get the 1st down. No, that was Graham, excuse me. You think you wouldn't forget a man that big. You'd think. Dale's got some momentum here. Got this 1st down. Carrion almost breaks free to Thomas Rawls. Another 1st down for this Seahawks team.
What did he say?
And Homestead gets home. Big loss. Chris was untouched. Took the play fake, rolled out, and ran right into him.
Big guy try to forget the great Khalil exists aside from his themes now.
If they'd only gotten the great Kali a good 5 or 6 years earlier when he could still move, man. You take a look at some of those early bits of footage, and man, it's a classic what could have been. Wilson once again, and it's picked off by Wolf. Another turnover for the Black Knights. Grayson Wolf with, I think, his 1st career interception. And picks it off of the slant. And so, just like that, London's getting another chance on offense. They haven't gotten any possessions organically. They've had to steal them like some thieves.
Alright, here we go. Boom, landed. Alright, now, lucky 56. Alright, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Jerkley. First completion to Jordy Knight, and he's got 4 yards. Before Bobby Wagner brings him down. No wasted motion. They're hurrying back to the line. They send Akatsu moving before the snap. And they do. They carry it to the left-hand side, and Bryant Pinnacle with a solid gain. Just followed the lead block and cuts it back inside. Pinnacle's already over 100 yards for the season. Speaking of the fullback, they give it to Akatsu, give him 2. Put him inside the 20. The Black Knights, just like that, are in the red zone. Considering how this game started, not how many thought this would have went. Second and 8, Con Heaney hauls it in. He's got 5 on that one. And on 3rd and 4, do you play it conservative or do you put up the moon ball? Doesn't like what he sees, and Jerkley takes off. Gets decked out of bounds, but give him 9 yards. This guy's got some wheels on him. He just eats a shot going out of bounds. First and goal now for this Black Knights team. You think after 4 years in the oven, can they finally put it together? Buckler in motion. It's a handoff. It's a carry for Pinnacle. He's going to get halfway there. To the 3. That Pete Carroll face scan is and this was a good 8 years ago, and that looks gruesome. So now with the Black Knights knocking on the door of the end zone. Aired out! It's caught by Buckler! The Black Knights are in the end zone! 3 yards out and almost punches a cameraman. And Braughn Jerkley's 3rd career touchdown pass is a beaut.
Is the 20-yard length in backyard football based on anything in reality, or is it just a game thing?
It's a lot of the arcade. There's a couple of arcade-style football games that do 1st and 20 as well, but it's mostly just because of how easy it is to move the ball in backyard football, that it's 1st and 20 as opposed to 10. So yeah, it's just more of a gameplay thing. And What a different story as the Seahawks come out for their third drive. A couple yards, a couple of first downs, but 2 turnovers, one of which directly resulting in
Makes
points
sense.
for the opposition. Whenever they do bother to bring backyard football to the big boy consoles, I'd love to play with you, Paul. Or at least watch you play. It'll be like the John Madden of kids games. Nothing was open downfield, so it has to settle for hitting Rawls for a gain of 4. Buck Williams was the man to bring him down. Hammer was right there. I'm amazed he got the pass off. Oh my goodness, and that may be a mistake. The pass was aired out for nobody in particular. No! I could have sworn it was going to be a roughing call on the Black Knights because Russell Wilson got absolutely blasted by the... Oh, it looked like he did before camera tricks played tricks on me.
I'd just do the same 2 plays over and over again, lol.
Just caught the meanest shoulder tackle in human history. I thought he got crunched, but I guess he didn't. Oh well, the Black Knights will push him back 10 yards. Some would argue you may go for the 3rd and 6, but... Whoa! And that time, Hammer just about gets to him. And they are giving this high-ranked team fits here. Who would have seen this coming? Split back formation on 3rd and 16. An interesting call. And he's not going to have enough. Brooks gets a little bit of room, but DeMarcus Demucus was able to drag him down. And that's going to put us to the end of the first quarter. And not what anybody expected. So we'll be back with the second in a second. I just love that 80s Seahawks logo. It's so stern. It's like a disappointed parent. The one up top is just more goofy and generic. It's cleaner colors wise, but it's like, that's not a bird you want to play for.
The eye is smart to pick up on it.
Knightley gonna make a return and not gonna get much from it. Got hit straight out of Compton from Will Compton. Can I say that? It should be fine. Alrighty, as the Black Knights get ready to start yet another drive. With a lead against this team is not what I don't think anybody was coming in here planning for. And Pinnacle with another big gain and a first down. The run lanes are opening up, it looks like. A little bit of downfield blockerage. caught and thrown into traffic, but somehow Buckler comes down with it. I swear that wasn't the button I was going for, but it worked. Because there are 3 of them in the radius of this play. But the go-getterness of Buckler to make it happen. Second and 2. Play action. Akatsu hauls it in and gets the first down. That play looked rocky from the start. Speaking of looking rocky from the start, less camera pans to him, the better. Yikes. Jerkley once again setting up the pass from the shotgun. That's JT Conheaney with his first reception, and it's good for the first. I just had a notification my controller battery is running out, so here we go. London is making things happen here. I don't think anyone saw this coming. Pinnacle outside carry. He's got the first down. He's got enough speed to get to the edge. Cam Chancellor finally able to get him. He just gets stood up and taken down. Buckler with the reception, but he's going the wrong way. Just an easy out and in, spins away from a tackler. He just gets bowled over by everyone else. So as wacky as that was, it's only good for 3. Great drive so far, and they look to keep it up. Pinnacle, once again with running room. Give him 9 on that one. He's put together a nice little day so far. Give it to Conheaney on the short little dump off, and he's got a good 8 yards from it. Just inhales it, brushes off a tackle, and eats a shot out of bounds. Normally you'd get a late hit call on that, but the world of virtual games, I suppose. Second 3, Pinnacle is out. Halfback we signed due to injury, Arthur Westmoreland, is in the game. Knightley went for it but couldn't corral it. The ball was a little behind. And he went and slid for it, but unfortunately, just came out of his grasp. It's important to note this man was primarily a kick returner. So catching hands are sold separately. 3rd and 3. Jordy Knight in for the touchdown. Look at him getting up in his face. And Jerkley already leading these Black Knights confidently. Townsend's extra point kick is good. Ate up a good half of this quarter.
The jog, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy.
Let's just say, get used to the clipboard. Baldwin on the return, gets to the 30, not a bad return. Look, y'all are being cruel. I like this fit I put together. It's not bad. Y'all are just fashionically challenged. Especially the gloss on the helmets in this game, man. Looks really good. Then again, I think the latest Madden I've played was 21, and I remember it just being like ice skating, man. It was brutal. And speaking of brutal, might have to push him 5 yards in the opposite direction.
Still first down.
This game has not been a big offensive spectacle, but
Yeah,
1st
Madden
and
isn't great
15.
overall.
Dump off to Rawls. Shakes off one tackler, doesn't shake off two. I think this isn't going to be a controversial take as far as the Madden community goes. But the minute, I think it was 18, the one after this, you know, I've got it here somewhere. I got a, I'll check in a second. I don't want to interrupt the game flow. That pass is complete. Tolkien does bring him down, but not before Jermaine Kearse picks up the first. Yeah, I had to get an extra copy of Madden 15 because my old one stopped reading the game. You know, this one. So, when I went to take care of my business, I got this one. But additionally, they sent me not just 15, but 16 and 17. I guess I have 18 digital, I believe. I played the long shot mode for a playthrough forever
Read
ago.
them and weep.
But they changed the engine from the Ignite here, which is kind of sort of based in physics, to the Frostbite engine, which is what they use for Battlefield games, which makes the game look beautiful. But all the physics are gone, and it's the couple of animations you can get here or there that dictate the success and failure of your squad. So, not nearly as fun to play, in my opinion. Whoa! Had a bit of a ping pong match there with the football. No one can quite get their grips on it. I don't think it can be understated. Baldwin just refuses to bring it in. Did we really need that camera shot? Second and 10, and he's dropped. That's a big motherfucker. And Wolf converge for the sack. I wonder if Russell Wilson likes Hawaiian punch, because that's what he got. They send pressure inside, and it gets home in a big way. That's forced him here into a 3rd and 16. And Austin, 3rd and 16. Wilson once again running for his life. And Armand Hammer gets in on the action.
Ragdoll physics and weird over-the-top weather have taken it down in the newer games. Same thing happened to NHL and now also college football.
College football, though, I don't feel like it's nearly as egregious, because you're gonna have a lot more offense in college games. So I don't personally mind it as much, and it's a different team working with the same software, I believe, from what I've heard. So hopefully they don't take after their elder brethren too much, anyway. I always did talk about making like a feeder school for the Knights. And really, not a wise move to return that one. Had no blocking set up whatsoever.
All sports games, to be fair, are trash. At least now.
Can't argue with you there. Can't argue with you there at all.
Here we go.
Pinnacle run behind his blockers. He's going to have 5 on that one. Just a straight push up the middle.
Yeah, different team making it so it's a bit better, but the weather is still way too many rain games and some catching animations are weird.
Yeah, I like I said, I personally haven't played it myself. Obviously I heard every great thing in the world about college football 25, less so about 26. But whoa! And that was one of the first passes from Jerkley that you could have seen as questionable. Wagner got a hand on it. Black Knights facing some rare adversity here, a 3rd and 5. And don't notice the play clock. Oh, bugger. That one's on me. That one's on me. Oopsie, make it a 3rd and 10. Oopsie daisy.
25 is better to play your games, 26 is more balanced for rebuilds of teams.
What a play and what a catch! And that's what the Black Knights see in Braughn Jerkley. Looks like he's going to run for it, but instead slings a laser across the field.
That catch was wild.
I'm amazed I pulled it off too, I'm going to be real with you. That's always the stuff that gets picked off in warm-ups. Akatsu with room to run now, and that's going to take the 2-minute warning. First down carries for the fullback. How's about it? They're going to be replaying that one for a bit. A touchdown in every quarter so far. Now at 2 minutes before the end of the half. And that huge play has helped put the Black Knights in a very good position. Whoa! It was initially a screen. It ends up going in the wrong direction, breaks a tackle, and brings it right back to the line of scrimmage. That was a play that started bad, could have been worse. He cuts off his own man trying to tackle. And so we're all left here feeling very confused. The Black Knights are already ahead by 2 scores. Third and 7 here. There's a couple of different calls you could make in this constitution. And not playing conservative. And a beautiful ball to Buckler. And he's going to be held just inches shy of the first down marker. London's not playing dumb here. They're sending Townsend out to put them up 17-0.
I feel like that a QB sneak situation there, NGL.
You very well could have. I don't know if it's this year or next year where they heavily screwed with the QB sneak, where it's not its own dedicated run, and it's like a dedicated yard, maybe half-yard trip, as opposed to being like an actual run play. But, you know. Conservative, conservative. I figure it's a great time for me to be playing Madden. Brady and Gronk on consecutive covers. Makes me feel great about myself. An era I do not miss, to say the least. Got the zoomies. One man doesn't get there, another man does. It's already 4 sacks for this Black Knights defense. They are eating this man alive like some bird wings. hopefully not the ones from a certain Buffalo place, because I was very disappointed the last time I had something from them. Very disappointed. Although they do carry my sauce. The last play of the half, it's a combination tackle from Will Scarlett and Hammer as we get set for the halftime show. And if you're Seattle, you might just want to contemplate not coming back out.
I've stopped getting them.
I mean, the halftime stats will tell you everything you need to know. This was one of the four. Homestead dragging him down. Tried to set up a bootleg, but instead caught a boot. That was Grayson Wolf picking off the pass intended for Jimmy Graham, which would later be followed up by a Braughn Jerkley touchdown pass to Baratheon Buckler. And then, through the second, hits Jordy Knight from a good few yards out to give them a 2-score lead. And even worse, the Black Knights are getting the ball to start the second half. Not a great kick. Buck Williams is gonna return it to the 34. Not bad field position as far as kickoffs go, and if you're London, you got to be loving everything you're seeing. Doesn't mean you need to go completely cold turkey complacent.
Let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Pinnacle, that time, is met for nothing. That was Reed on the tackle.
Vince Vaughn is pissed, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy.
2nd and 10, they're going to dump it to Pinnacle around the corner and get close to the first down. On 3rd and 2. They're going to give it to Pinnacle, and it's going to be close. Fourth and inches. And they're keeping the offense out there. This is either the craziest thing you could do with a lead, or it's just trying to make you feel a certain way about yourself, but either way, Pinnacle gets 1 yard. And multiply it by a few. It's finally Bennett that drags him down. Just a quick dump off to Knightley. Give him 3. Jerkley not exactly stretching the field here, but is keeping the football safe, which was a big oopsie daisy of last week. It's not pretty, but this brand of smash mouth football is working. And they are just eating away at this clock like it's a Thanksgiving meal. Or as some people I've heard say, controlling the clock like the clock is into it. Can't get it away! Jefferson brings him down! That just may be a drive turner. Jerkley had a couple of seconds, and right as he's looking to get ready to release the ball, gets dropped. He had a couple of open options, but just pulled to Joe Burrow and held on to it for too long. Can't get indecisive in the pocket.
Too soon, face with tears of joy.
Sent to boot it back. This one's going to touch the end zone, unfortunately. So that initial drive gets him nowhere. And now we're here. Interesting formation. Seattle in the gun look. It's set a wide receiver screen to the outside, and it gets the job done. There's Curse with another reception on a bubble screen. Rolls looking for the outside, but Homestead isn't done. Wreaking havoc. That's going to take all the goodwill you just got from that last play and put a lid on it. A slow carry there, gains 3 of those yards
still
back.
Mad about that fumble from last week.
Oh, don't get me started on that. That was pure cinema, and if it happened to anybody else or in a modern game, it'd be all over the place. But because this is an old game and it's me, you're not going to hear even a titter. Buck Williams gets in on the interception game. He's being mounted by 3 Seahawks right now. Pause. He had pressure coming for him, hammer Homestead, and just throws a pass into double coverage. And the second-year player goes up and gets it. Hello. Howdy doodly. That was a youngin'. And the turnovers just keep on coming for Seattle.
Green 39! Green 39!
Give it to Pinnacle in the receiving game, and he's still making things happen.
Green 39! Green 39!
Ooh! Eats a wicked shoulder. But he also eats an amazing first down. Cam Chancellor just about took his head off, though.
Will Scarlett needs to get back in action.
I've seen him here on a couple of plays. That safety rotation is deep. That pass is intended for Buckler, but he jumps the route. Does Bobby Wagner.
Hurry up, here we go! Blue 90! Blue 90!
Give it to Con Heaney. A simple cut inside, lowers his shoulder. Give him 6. On 3rd down and 4. Berkeley's only averaging, Jerkley's only imagining 5 yards an attempt, but and Con Heaney with back-to-back grabs. Give him the first. That goes to the left. Bye, guys. That time he was waiting for him on the outside. Nothing doing. He's been bullying him around the edge all game. And it seems like Seattle's finally trying to key in on it.
Hurry up, here we go! 319!
2nd and 10. There's Con Heaney on the outside, inside the 5. And gets split-legged. Take a look at this. You're gonna see. Ugh. Ouch, dog. Okay, maybe the older games weren't exactly the gold standard for ragdoll animations either. Because what was that? What in the world did I just witness?
Oy.
Green 39! Green 39!
Yeah, that one looked a bit suspect.
They give it to Akatsu, trying to muscle his way through, but
Ayo.
nothing doing there. The wall of man kept him from it.
Again,
We've already... Again, Ayo.
All right, here we go. 319. 319. Back 99 penalty. Here we go.
Was looking for it again, but decked as he threw. Jerkley was looking for Buckler on the outside, but couldn't get the ball out of his hands.
Let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
Pinnacle in motion to the far outside. 3rd and goal. Knightley! He's got it! Barkley's... Frick, I gotta stop saying that. It's my own inside joke and I keep screwing it up. Jerkley's thrown 3 passing touchdowns in this one. Of 3, 6, and 3 yards.
Yeah, Silk K is getting
Or
benched.
5. What a way to make your debut. Townsend puts it through 24-0. This is giving me eerie reminders of what happened last week to a certain team IRL. And that's the last we're going to talk about that one.
Almost as many passing touchdowns this game as interceptions last game.
Yeah, it was either 4 or it was 5. I think one of them was a lost fumble. Slow carry, and they send the corner blitz. Buck Williams gets in on the sack lunch. I swear to God, this is all Madden. I swear to God. And ladies and gentlemen, the 4th quarter underway. Second and 19, set up the screen, not gonna do much of anything. The Black Knights sniffed it out. That was Tolkien and Fug You come in to make the stop on that one. The Rams are down big to the Titans.
Getting waxed 24-0 is diabolical.
This is the definition, the dictionary definition of a trap game. Any given Sunday. That's a good one to Frey. He's going to get more than half of that back, but it's not going to be enough. Buck Williams going to make the tackle and effectively put the bow on this drive.
This ain't no war money mafia, but this is true belt to ass.
PTA. I'm gonna start checking some of these scores around the league at the bottom of your screen here. What a punt, by the way.
Face with tears of joy.
And Knightley with a good return. Ravens down to the Bengals. Green Bay and Detroit are tied going into the fourth quarter. Three touchdowns, 3 interceptions for Matt Stafford.
Here we go. 3-19. Leopard. Watch it now, Barney. Now let's go.
Akatsu couldn't hold on.
At least he ain't doing that now.
Falcons are up on the Vikings. Matt Ryan looking decent. Well, here Jerkley looks out, tries to get it to Akatsu, but he can't corral it before the contact hits him. Letting it fall incomplete.
Where is Nick to curse them, lol?
I don't think he'd want to curse them in this era.
Golden.
The Chargers are beating the mess out of the Dolphins, 35-17. Cardinals with the one up on the 49ers. They're dropped down to 0-2.
The Dolphins are losing, what a shockful Mao.
We gotta hurry.
I mean, it is
I ain't
the
trying to get into the
Dolphins.
delay of game here.
This is true, lol.
Oh, Knightley can't hold on. He was going out of bounds anyway. Kirk Cousins not having a good time for the Rams. Marcus Mariota and the Titans doing their thing. No return. Williams and Stewart Hawk made sure of it. The Jaguars are up against the Steelers.
It's
I
okay,
think,
we
yeah,
beat them last
we're
Sunday.
roving.
Smiling face with smiling eyes.
I think we're roving here, so yeah. That's fine. That's been around the league. Oh, could have gotten more, but he stepped out of bounds, did rolls. For Sports Center, I've been Chris Berman. Wide open through the middle, but the contact from Pepperoni draws the ball loose. That would have been a good 15-yard gain. And now Pete Carroll's chewing his gum angrily. I think he's going to have just enough.
Angrily
There's Frey
chewing
with the
low.
catch. You've never angrily chewed gum before? Like you're pissed at somebody, but you've already got gum on you, so you just you start tearing into it? Or is it just me? I feel like I'm not the only one that's ever done that.
Honestly, no lol.
Well, you've never truly been angry, sir. Demucus forces the hit, but Curse able to hold on to the ball. A couple of good years
my
out of
lips
Jermaine
count?
Curse. Yeah, I've bit my lips in an aggravated fashion before. I would figure it counts for something. That was a nice designed out route there from Russell Wilson. It's Demucus again to make the tackle as the Seahawks are now on the other side of midfield. A
That's
good
when
place
I
to
bite
be
my
statistically.
fingernails, TBH.
Or fingernails. How did I forget about fingernails? And there's Will Scarlett and Chris Homestead combining on that tackle. Give him 3. Second and 7. Wilson once again operated from the shotgun. And Frey takes advantage of a breakdown in the coverage. And it took him 3.5 quarters, but Seattle finally has something resembling an offensive possession. Wow. I couldn't even barely commentate that one. Just let it fly over the middle. And even more shockingly, held on through the contact. Did Askew. Take a look at this. 2-step drop. Uncorks a high ball over the middle. And the big man goes up for it. And Tolkien, one of the hardest hitters in the league, lays into him, and he's still able to keep the ball in his grasp. We've all stressed bit something, I think, is the main crux of this conversation. That's Trent Williams, a man who has been an anchor, who's still playing to this very damn day, all these years later.
Would
Wilson
that
had
make
the
them one of the best contact hitters?
That's never gonna. Jacinda, why do you let me down? Every single time. Tried to spin out of it, but Brooks to Brooks. As one Brooks was tackled by another. And a 3rd and goal from the 13, an obvious passing down. As time ticks away here in the 4th. He gets past Tolkien, and Seattle is finally into the end zone. Wow. Just a really bad attempt of an arm tackle.
This game season has to be strange. The Jets have a win. No shutout, confused face.
Sadly, put the chickens back in the cage. There will be no eggs laid today. They go for the 2-point conversion. I think they jumped for a false start there too. You know, it's funny, you guys wouldn't believe me, but I actually toned down the penalty frequency between games. I know. So now you've got to go for a 2-point conversion. from the 7-yard line. And you think he would have had it in a regular 2-point scenario, but because of the yardage, didn't have enough. So it's 24-6.
Do you like Candy's tie?
Be more specific.
Bizarre rules.
Bizarro rules. They're going for the onside kick, and London getting into position. I don't think they were ready for it, but they are now. Has to go at least 10 yards, and Akatsu's the man to hold on. Seattle does not get to steal a possession. See, there you go. That's why I was cautious. First and 10, a 5-wide receiver set. It's a jet sweep! And Steelheart fighting 3 tacklers for no gain.
Seattle about to have a long mad flight home.
Big mad. Big mad. Bigger and madder than you could imagine. Second and 10. It's Conheaney once again on the out route. And the Knights have a first down.
In the words of chiseled Adonis, put your mfing heads down, you damn bums.
It's so funny hearing the text-to-speech try to make sense of our inside jokes. Pinnacle breaks the first contact and keeps his legs going. Give him the stretch run and watch him stretch. That time, not so much.
Phrasing.
Second and 12. Just before the 2-minute warning, it's a wide receiver screen to Baratheon Buckler. And that's going to burn up the 2-minute warning and make this a 3rd and 5. As this game, delightfully for some and depressingly for others, is about to come to an end. Buckler can't hold on through the contact. The ball comes loose. And I know more aggressive folks than I would go for it. Why not? You're up 18. But kickers are people too. This is very comfortably. Well, it's been a comfortable game since about halftime, but Baldwin runs into a heap of guys, including Will Scarlett, standing over him menacingly. The last time Seattle was out here, they did put it in the end zone, so. He got hit and knocked out of bounds, but the time's still ticking. They're going with the hurry-up offense. Another quick completion. That was Jimmy Graham.
Scarlett looking like he wanted to curb stomp that man.
Give him the old power outage. Yeah, I saw that. That is going to knock him out of bounds. That's going to stop the...
he just might.
That's going to stop the clock. Seattle's trying to score as quick as humanly possible.
Single, slot. Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island.
Ooh, might have had a jump from one of the Knights that time.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
And it was Sickly Heifer. Got a little too excited.
Automatic first down.
Give him the first down. Oh, and Vince is hating it. Hating it. He's going to take the outside route. Fez Meister going to bring him down, but back into their no huddle. As they go vertical, Russell Wilson.
They got a covered area by the sidelines.
Whoo! That was gnarly. Almost KO'd the man. And now they're getting a little too aggressive for their own britches.
False start, offense.
Russ was about to be decapitated.
Yeah, I had flashbacks to that one time that Joe Flacco got his head taken off way back when. Kiko Alonso, I believe it was. Shrugs off one tackler, and they're finally going to use a timeout.
Or Trevor Lawrence last season.
Oh, that was bad too. Oh my God. That man was lifeless. I remember that one. They are trying to hurry their way to a quick and easy score.
Or to every game face.
Will it be that simple? Pepperoni says otherwise. And since they're not going to give me a replay, with a chance to toss his second touchdown, Russ leaves this one a little too high and to the middle. And the 7-foot Pepperoni able to steal it and That's a fight right there. Him and Jimmy Graham. And that is going to ice this game. As ladies and gentlemen, in your first career start, Braughn Jerkley in victory formation. And this one's over.
Wow.
And this one's been over for a while. 27-6.
Seattle, take out your Metro card and get aboard the L train.
Let's take a look back at some of the highlights. Jerkley with 3 touchdown passes and, more importantly, no mistakes, and that beauty of a ball to Jordy Knight. And the Black Knights defense, opportunistic, several turnovers. And aside from the last quarter, we're putting on a clinic.
This is like the most dominant the Knights have ever been.
But the question is here, how much of this was the Black Knights and how much of this was a flop-tastic game from the Seahawks? But that's questions for the pundits.
Okay, go ahead and ride the bench, big dog. Man, that's a long flight from London. How mad you think that flight about to be?
Oh, it's gonna feel like an eternity. So, 23 of 32, 225 yards, a touchdown, 3 interceptions for Russell Wilson. And most of those coming in the last quarter. 22 of 30, 167 yards, 3 touchdowns for Braughn Jerkley. Pinnacle, 16 carries, 76 yards, 3 broken tackles. Akatsu, 3 carries of 12. Jerkley had, well, technically the 1 rush for 9, but the kneel was technically counted as a carry. And Steelheart attempted a jet sweep, it didn't go too well. Conheaney, 7 grabs, 65 yards. Buckler, 527 and a score. Knight, 452 and a score. Pinnacle, 3 grabs for 14. Knightley, 2 grabs for 6. And Akatsu, a grab for 3 yards. A couple of drop skis in this game. Longest reception was that 38-yarder. And I gotta see if we have a replay on that. Gutworthy and Haggard are responsible for the 2 sacks on London. Defensively, Tolkien, Buck Williams, Demucus, 5 tackles apiece solo. The 3 interceptions courtesy of Williams, Roney, and Wolf. And as far as sacks, had 5 on the day. Homestead, Williams, Heffer, Hammer, Wolf, and Matafaka converged for another one. This was by all means a smothering defense today. With like one of those nice, you ever seen those nice like bamboo pillows that you can see in certain stores that you get one of those things on the back of your head, good luck waking up? That's the kind of pillow that they were smothering him here with today. Other players to note, Stabby Cabbage, Fezmeister, Jackson Brooks forced the big fumble earlier in the game. No solo tackles for Will Scarlett, but he assisted in 5. Townsend made both of his field goals and all 3 of his extra points. Ballista, only 3 punts, but a booming punt. Love to see it. Williams with a half-decent return. Knightley. And
needs more
Akatsu got the
PT.
offside kick. Team stats. 249 yards of offense is not particularly great, but you love to see them play cleaner football. 96 rushing, 153 through the air, 15 first downs, no turnovers, close to 50% on third down, perfect in the red zone, only 2 penalties as opposed to 5, and absolutely ate away the time of possession. You better believe they have it. Okay, let's get cinematic here. Thing, oh beauty. I'm going to be looking back on that one for a bit. Because like I said, those are always the ones that don't work in warm-ups. But hey. Let's finish up all our game prep, assign our upgrades, and see what awaits us next week. Hopefully closer to when the actual teams play. And you got to be feeling good after that one. Tolkien, let's give him 90 awareness. Buckler, catching traffic. Stuart Hawk, man coverage. Fuggy. Pinnacle, carrying. I don't want any fumbles from you, my guy. You definitely earned a catching upgrade after that one, Roni. Yep. Dirk Dragonheart on the back end. They'll give him some tackle. You never know. Tackle is generally always a good thing to go for. Give Hammer some finesse. Chris Homestead, let's give him... Let's give it another point in tackle. Knightley... How many of these do I have? Oh, that's not too much. That's not too much. I prefer this to how it was in the last game I did, where I had to open a drop-down menu each time. And I could auto-upgrade, but what's the point of doing this whole season if I don't know how we're doing, numbers-wise? You know, it doesn't make any sense. The whole point is growth. The Selk, here's your upgrade for play action for all you did this week. Let's give you play recognition, Will Scarlett. Killian Kane, awareness. Conheany, release. Get more separation. Mitchell Mipf, you can get block shedding. Jameson, route running, always good to have. Renikatsu, also route running. Donovan Mutton, the rookie defensive tackle. Give him some recognition. And Ham Hock, we will improve his route running, I guess. Okay. Braughn Jerkley's 3 touchdown passes give the Black Knights a 27-6 win over the Seahawks. Seahawks defense looks stunned against the Black Knights. Braughn Jerkley was a TD tossing machine. Any critics of Norman Rodgers have been silenced for at least a week now that he's got a win under his belt. I think that was everything. Yeah. Okay. Let's move to next week. See what's going on in the division, out of the division, and work towards next game. Next week is the Detroit Lions. Matt Stafford. A couple of big guys on that team. Ooh. That's going to be an interesting decision. Doctors have cleared Mace Dagger, but will they let him play? The receiving room has been dilapidated without him. Let's see. Eagles and Giants lost. Cowboys won. So we're technically only 1 game behind in the division. So we will see if Braughn Jerkley, off to a great start, can keep this momentum going. Moving forward. One more catch-up on the injury report. Mace Dagger's technically been cleared for this week, but do they give him another week off to heal? Thomas Hunter will still be out for 3 with a broken collarbone, and we are still going to miss the shifty, speedy Wickets. Either way, guys, I'm glad to send you guys away with good news this time around, as opposed to how these normally end. So, as always, if you liked what you saw, give me a like, drop a comment, make sure to ring the old bell to get notifications of when I do this, so I don't have to share as many links around. And until next time, and when I see you all again, this is Tiger Thor, and bid you all a good night. Love you guys.
Ding.
Ding.